Hello. How's it going? Wolvie's back. We're gonna do a shorter stream today. Just gonna do one painting for warm up, and then I'm gonna work on the comic. I might get back on stream and do a comic stream later on. Um, yeah, I probably will. I don't want to do too much on the comic off stream. Um, but yeah, let me get the music started and we'll get right into it. I got my mic on this time. Last time I forgot my mic. It was bad. It was real bad. I had some people in the chat for the first time and I couldn't respond to them. And it was crazy. Even though my mic was off, I still just didn't see their chats. I just didn't even notice them because I was just kind of locked in. It was like the end of the drawing. I just was trying to get it done. I'm gonna go with the jungle tracks. And again, shout out to homie Shiloh for providing the music for the evening. So I just been chugging a Red Bull. It's got me all mucusy. I was trying to set up a camera to do like a video, kind of like a opinion piece, but I couldn't get a decent angle with this. I have like a rig for my phone, but it doesn't. I need to get a webcam or something. So I think, as you can see, I have 3 layers now. But I don't know, I'm still technically only using 1 layer. This layer is just a fill. It's just a fill so that when I move like portions around, it doesn't leave those, it's not transparent under it. But I won't be painting on that layer. It was really just so I could get the thumbnail, because I wanted to take the transparency down for the thumbnail so the letters would pop. But we don't really need any of this. So we're gonna do our piece over here. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm actually going to record this to the desktop as well. I don't really expect that many people to be coming in at this time of day. It is currently 12:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so I've been kind of like thinking up YouTube videos all day. Like ideas for YouTube videos. I don't know if how much of a YouTuber I'm not really trying to be a YouTuber, but like I'll do whatever I gotta do to have a platform. 'Cause I got a lot to create. I got a lot of ideas, and I don't know. It's hard with comics. Like the comic industry is kind of tough right now, and I don't know. I was looking at like getting deals with indie publishers. I may send this one I'm working on out, and I have a couple. I have like 6-7 page segments of each story, of like a couple different stories, and I wanted to publish them myself if I can, but I need an audience for that. That's why I'm here on YouTube. But also, publishing deals like aren't that great. Like you sign with the indie publisher, and they don't give you any money to like get the book done. You just gotta get it done on your own. And I'm an adult. I got bills to pay. Fortunately, I'm just I just take care of myself, so it's like I can manage to have time to do the art and whatnot. But I gotta make the art work. I can't keep doing it and not. I mean, I'm gonna keep doing it regardless, but to execute projects like comics, it takes more time, and I feel like if you're gonna be making a comic and you want it to release on a schedule, you gotta really be able to. It takes a lot of time. You gotta get into it. You gotta be able to live in that world. You're building a whole world. For me, it takes everything out of you, and so it's really a balancing act to like afford the time to work on comics. What I do is I work. I'm lucky to have a job now where like it's not really a set schedule. They just hit me up when they need me, and they usually hit me up like with like a week or 2 weeks of work a month, and I can cover myself. So now I can like create for 2 weeks, and so I have that balance right now. I'm not always able to balance life like that, but not right now I am. But I'm getting better at it now. I think I can keep doing this balancing act for a while. I've gotten pretty decent at it. The thing is, you just like when you have time to create, you really gotta do it. If you have like a day off, it's not a day off. You gotta take that whole day. You gotta prepare yourself. The night before, you gotta set things in order so that when you do have a free day, you can really spend it creating. And then part of the balancing act is not putting pressure on yourself, like knowing the importance of your free day, but not feeling the pressure, that'll kind of freeze you up creatively. Because a lot of times when I work full time, those 2 days off, I like put all this pressure on myself to create stuff. But in all reality, you do need some time to rest your body if you're working 40 hours, especially if it's like physical labor. And so it's just a balancing act. But I got off subject. It's the subject. I was thinking about all these YouTube video ideas. I don't know if I'm gonna do any of them. Because as I was starting to like write out these ideas and think about like how long it would take to film all of these and edit all of them, I'm like, yo, I have to make this comic. Like I gotta put the stories out. Because I was gonna say the thing with comics is, there's not really no industry, but when you get demand for your comic, if there's demand, like if you put a story out and people really like it and they tell people about it and then people are wanting the next chapter, now you're quote unquote on, like you're on. You got it. Now you gotta make these chapters. But if you don't have like the whole business model set up, and since there's no industry, that's also all on you. It's gonna be hard to fulfill. So I'm trying to get all the pieces in place, so that once one of these stories takes with an audience, I'll be able to monetize it in some way. So I'll be able to keep making it and working on other things. I have a lot of projects. Comics is my big fish. That's my main thing. That's like always been the thing. But when I put out my first comic, it didn't really have any reception. and I didn't really promote it that much. Um, like I put it on my socials and stuff, and I entered it into a contest. I put it on Webtoons. It was a webtoon. I designed it for Webtoons. I had originally made it for like to be a 60-page one shot, and let me get started though. I had originally made it to be a 60-page one shot, and I think I found out about a webtoon contest, and that's when I decided to make it a webtoon. Maybe I can crop this. I think I should crop it. This one should be a close-up. What I was gonna do is I was gonna make I think I talked about it on stream yesterday. I'm gonna make a poster of Meatball. It's gonna be like a 80s movie poster. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. You know, we already did a kind of full figure shot, so we're gonna do this one as a close-up. This is lit. This is my first time working with like the glass and like a reflective. Not my first time. I keep saying it like it's my first time, but doing color is my first time. Doing color digital is my first time. I've definitely rendered glass with like charcoal and ink before, but not really wet shower glass. I haven't really ever really drawn that. I don't think I've ever drawn someone coming out of the shower. So I'm just sketching out, trying to catch the placement of the head. Over there. That's what it is. That's what I put that. Still don't really look like her. I want this one. This one has to look more like her because it's like a portrait. It's gonna be bigger. She's more looking at the camera.
That's pretty good.
I think that's pretty good. We gotta finish drawing it though. that look enough like her? Oh no. There's something I'm not really getting right. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, that's way better. I shouldn't have rendered this like this. I should have just done line work. Maybe I can adjust it. Hold on. Alright. Give me 1 second, and then I'll do the highlights and stuff. Let's take a look at our other piece. So we're gonna put this one and this one together, make a poster. I'm gonna do one more where maybe one where she's dressed up nice, where she's like, I don't know, I'll find a nice picture of her. This was our very first one on live stream. Our very first one. And this was our very first speed paint with this setup. Our first speed paint in a long time. I haven't had a digital setup for years. And I honestly never really got the hang of painting digitally. I only did black and white. But during all those years I wasn't working digitally, I was learning to paint. Like I was working on canvases, and it's definitely translating. It's been way easier to paint Um, and I was at the point with like canvas painting that, you know, I could never get the hang of mixing colors, so it would just take me so long. I was spending so much money on paint. And I used up all the paint I got for free, and then I had to start buying paint. And then I started doing the airbrush stuff. But even with the airbrush, it was just so hard to mix the right colors and know what colors to mix. And like I kind of knew the color theory, but not well enough to do the right color. And now that I'm on digital, it's like you don't have to do the right color the first time. You got a couple tries to get the right color. And like all the practice mixing colors lets me kind of helps me, like knowing what color, when the color's right and when it's not right. But obviously I still have a lot of work to do. But I really like this gouache brush because it does really give like a old like 80s poster vibe, like a gouache painting vibe. Let me look for some paintings to show y'all how I want to do it. How do you even spell gouache? It's such a weird word. Gouache. It's got every vowel in it. See, Pinterest don't even know what gouache is. So I gotta look up. Black exploitation. Yo, my keyboard is busted, man. I thought it was just me not knowing how to type, but it's my keyboard. I always where they at? Okay, here goes one. This one's really good. I don't like that one. This is kind of weird. We could look at it to talk about it. Where's one with Pam Grier? Oh, that's fine. All right. So there's this one which I don't like. I mean, it's not that bad. But like, I don't know. This is like pretty dark. It's like it's dark, but not in like a realistic way. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird like depiction. So let's do one that's. Why can't I do it? Alright, there we go. This is another one. This is more of like the style I'm talking about. Where it's kind of like a composition of different elements. And yeah. I've done a lot of Pam Grier drawings. Is that Pam Grier on here? Yeah, of course it is. This looks like it was using like a lot of photo reference. Some of them are less. Oh, here's a good one. Cam Greer. Bada bang. So I'm gonna do something like that for Meatball. Then maybe I'll do a Pam Grier one or something. If I do a Pam Grier one though, I need I need to think of a concept. I haven't really thought of like a unique concept. It has to be something kind of relevant. What's up, B19 Wing? How are you? Excuse me. Welcome to the stream, B19. Thanks for joining us. I was just talking about my poster design. I don't know how long you've been watching, but you know, this gun is gonna be the hard part. Let's go back to the original. Oh no, that's not the right one. Maybe it is the right one. keyboard is dying as I'm drawing. Don't do me like this. Oh, uh, what's up, just a curious person? Um, horizontal flip. We could try that if you're still in here. I don't know how to set the chat so I get a beat. I need a notification because I get into it. I don't know how to do that, but I don't usually do canvas flips. I did one recently just to see. It didn't really. I did it at the end of the drawing, so it didn't really change anything. But now it's flipped. I guess from this angle, I don't know. This side of her face kind of looks. This side of her face looks like it's a little wider. But I also always do these like outside edges a little bit bigger because I can always cut back with the silhouette. I just learned that from this oil painting tutorial. If you're starting out like an oil painting, it doesn't really matter with digital, but it's like the a la prima method. It's quick way to get down colors. If you make your nose, your eyes, your mouth bigger than you think they should be, then as you're rendering the face and getting all the colors right in the face, you can shrink them down and close them in a little bit if you paint those parts first. Or not even first. You could paint the nose, eyes, and mouth last, but you do them big on your underpainting, and then you render the flesh before you finish in the mouth. I usually do the mouth last, and I render the eyes last. All right, I'm gonna take a second and try and figure out how to get the notifications on for chat, because I'm not seeing the chat and it's not good. I keep missing chats and then people leave. So I'm gonna put the chat on the screen, and then never mind. How do I make it so I want to hear the chat? How do I make it so I get a beat? How do I do this? Yo, if anyone's in here, just say some stuff in the chat so I can test out if I got the audio to work. I can't keep missing chats, yo. I'm getting tight. I've been streaming too much to be missing chats. How do you make it say something when there's a chat? Why is none of this? I don't see any chat options anywhere. Is it in OBS or is it something I have to do on YouTube? I'm gonna just have to enjoy the music for a while I figure this out. How do you even? I'm so tired of this streaming stuff. I just want to draw. I gotta do all this extra stuff just so I can miss chats. 0 viewers for 20 hours, and on the 21st hour, I missed the chats. Where is the chats? How do you make the chat do something? I'm wasting time here. Why wouldn't that be automatic? Like, why wouldn't it automatically say bada bada bing or something when you get a chat? This happened all night last night too. I can't draw, look at reference, and look at chat without any notifications. I'm just a human. Another doc. Audio mixer, stats. View. Edit. Might have to end this stream because I'm tired of missing chats. It's like the only reason I'm on here is to build some type of community and audience to drop my comic, but I keep missing every actual human interaction. There's no point in doing this if I'm just gonna keep missing chats. I need to figure out a notification system or something. This isn't working. I don't know. I don't know where to even go to find chat notifications because like I can't keep missing chat. I can't draw and read chat without any prompts to look at the chat. I don't know what to do, guys. Moderation activity, is that it? Like all these options are like guys, I'm trying to figure out how to get the notifications on for chats because I've been missing chats. If anybody has any ideas on how to, because I can't do I can't I can read the chat, but I need a buzz or a ping to notify me because I can't remember to read the chat, look at my reference, and paint what I'm painting all at the same time. And everybody leaves before I even notice that there's a chat. This? Why is it showing this window? Yeah, I don't know what the hell to do. I was in the flow state. This painting was working. But what's the point of live streaming if I'm gonna miss every chat? Like what? Let me Google this real quick or something. And I can't even type anything because my keyboard's going. I just got this keyboard. I just got a small, like, cheap keyboard to do because my other one's too long to fit on the desk. Then I have to go get that. This is a great stream. It's going great. I'm having a great time. Let's leave this. Oh my god. What? Why is this talking about Twitch? All it's talking about is getting comment notifications. I guess I just have to remember to look at chat. I'm on Reddit. I'm looking on Reddit for some answers, and everybody's just saying they just have chat open and it doesn't make any noise. Alright, so no notifications for chat. I'm just gonna pay attention. I'll put this chat window real big. And hope some people come back someday. Chat. No. I don't like Windows with all this lock to. Windows got too many like snap to grid stuff with the Windows. Just let me put it where I'm trying to put it. Always locking into something. I'm about to rage out on here. I'm not even playing. Can't have any retention if yo, OBS is getting tight. Yo, get smaller. I need space on the screen. Yo, what the heck? Why does it have to be so wide? There's a chat. It just disappeared. Chat open. Leave it open. I'm trying to put the chat in a spot where I have to look at it to look at the reference, and it's not like my computer is trying to lock it in and add it to weird panels. Okay, now we can get back to it. Let's get back to it. Or maybe I should get my other keyboard. I might have to get more batteries. This dude got me flipping my canvas just for him to leave. thought it was me tweaking, but cause half of the time I would hit undo, it wouldn't undo, and I would like look at the keyboard then and press it again, and then it would undo, and I was like, does it only work when I look at the Control Z? I thought it was me not pressing the right button or something, but no, it's my keyboard. It's not registered. It's not being harder. What is going on? I'm still scared to like just put big shapes in and get rid of details. But I gotta just put them in. That's why I've got so much green canvas showing through. Cause I'm not really getting the big color blocks in there like I should. We're building up. We're building up. Okay, man. Something is lacking here, and I'm not really sure what it is. I think I'm gonna sign out in a minute. I gotta eat some food. But yeah, if anyone's out there, subscribe. I'm trying to drop my comic, but I can't drop it to no audience. Shout out my 13 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. We up from 0. I think I started last week Wednesday, so it's like, it hasn't been a full week. It's been like 6 days. It's been 6 days. 6 days, 13 subscribers. We're going up, 1,500 views. Mostly off shorts. But let's check some more stats before we sign out. Just for the record. Analytics. 1.3 views in the last 6 days. 1.3 thousand views. 15 hours watch time. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright. We got some forward stuff popping off now. Alright. Wolvie is signing out. Maybe I'll be back to finish this. Not so sure. I will be back for sure, but I don't know if I'll be back today. If I stream again today, I'll be doing a comic stream. So yeah, stay tuned or keep an eye out for that, and have a good night. Stay creative.